Hi guys, so today is February 27th and tonight's homework is lesson 26, homework number 3. So the problem says teams of 4 are competing in a quarter-mile relay race. Each runner must run the same exact distance. What is the distance each teammate runs? So let's go back in and box in and underline. So there's this idea, teams of 4, and I want to talk about that, what that means. Teams of 4 means that there's 4 people on each team, or 4 people on a team. And they're competing in a quarter-mile relay race. So quarter mile is like 1/4 mile. That's the length of the race. Each runner must run the same exact distance. What is the distance each teammate runs? Now, each teammate means the same thing as one teammate, right? All right, so answer statement here. What is the distance each teammate runs? Each teammate runs blank miles. All right, so let's think about this. We have 4 people running a quarter-mile race. Now you have to think to yourself, what is it that's being shared, split up, or divided? And here, what's being shared is this race, this distance. They're splitting it up into equal distances because they each need to run the same distance. So they take that quarter-mile race and they split it into 4 equal parts so that each of the 4 people can run the same distance. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to draw this tape diagram. The first way is with 1 as the whole number here. If it's a quarter-mile race and I draw 1 hole as the top of my tape diagram, I want to split this into 4 equal parts, and I'm going to show the race right here. That would be, if this is 1 mile, this part here is the quarter mile. Now, you also could draw this tape like this, where the whole amount is the whole race, right? The quarter-mile race. And we're still going to... So that would be the entire race. This entire tape would be that entire race. It's almost like we zoomed in on this part and blew it up here. Okay, so we know that there's teams of 4 people each and that they're running a quarter-mile race. Each person, each runner must run the same exact distance. So on this, we're going to kind of focus in on just the part we shaded, the race. And because there's 4 people, we need to split this into 4 equal groups. Same over here. If this is the entire race, we're going to split it into 4 equal groups because each person is going to run an equal distance of the entire race. So to show what one teammate runs, we're going to double shade in one of those pieces. Okay. Let's look back at this tape diagram here. Here I've taken one of the parts and I split it into 4 equal parts. So what I do to one of the sections, I want to do to each of the other sections. So when I did this, I cut it in half and cut my halves in half to make 4 equal parts. So I'm going to do that to each of these 3 other sections. I'm going to cut them in half, cut my halves in half. And here I can see that the double shaded part, the part that one person is going to run, is 1 out of 16 total pieces. There's 16 tiny pieces here now. So that's 1 out of 16 total pieces, or 1/16 of a mile. So one runner runs 1/16 of a mile. Really, I can change that to say of a mile, 1/16 of a mile. On this tape diagram, we have this part here. Okay, this shows what one runner is running. Here, this is 1 out of 4 pieces. It's 1/4 of the race, 1/4 of the quarter mile. Okay, 1/4 times 1/4 is 1/16. The other way you can think about it is this. We start with a quarter mile. And here we take that quarter mile and we divided it by 4 into 4 equal parts, right? So the quarter mile, even over here, that's exactly what we did. We took the quarter mile and divided it by 4 into 4 equal groups. Here we are interpreting that divisor as the number of groups that we're splitting our whole amount into. 1/4 is our whole amount. We divide by 4, making 4 groups out of it. So we've learned that we stay, change, flip when we divide fractions. The first fraction, 1/4, stays the same. We change the operation to the opposite operation, and then we flip that second number here. We flip our divisor. Here it's 4/1, 4 whole, and we flip it on its head to become 1/4. 1 times 1 on the top is 1, 4 times 4 is 16. So there's my 1/16 of a mile, 1/16 mile. All right, guys, I hope that you find the homework kind of easy. If it's difficult, maybe try to watch the video one more time. And I promised a shout out to Paul Caravan. Paul, I'm really proud that you watched the video last night, and I really hope that you see the video tonight too. All right, guys, good luck tomorrow. You have a sub, but I know that you're going to be awesome. I can't wait to see you on Monday. Bye, guys.